You made the announcement today that the suspect in the Times Square bombing had purchased fireworks from the store?
That's correct. He purchased these products. This is the Silver Salute M88 firecracker, and this is what he purchased, and this is what was found in the car, or in the vehicle that was parked at Times Square.
And can you tell me about those firecrackers? Are they dangerous? How much explosives do they contain?
All firecrackers, according to federal law, contain a maximum of 50 milligrams of pyrotechnic composition, the equivalent of less than a sixth of a normal-size aspirin tablet. So these are not lethal. These are not your grandfather's firecrackers. They won't do a whole lot of damage. They'll make a modest pop. And the other thing about consumer fireworks, they don't mass detonate. They don't chain ignite. And I think what happened, I heard on one of the news broadcasts that there were about 40 firecrackers in the vehicle, and I assume he intended them to mass detonate and explode, and that's just not going to happen with consumer fireworks.
And can you tell me about how you've been dealing with the authorities and how you found out that the purchase was at this store?
We heard Sunday afternoon, as everyone did on the national news broadcasts, that consumer fireworks were involved. We knew if consumer fireworks were involved that we could help out in some way. So we reached out to the FBI. Our national security director is a retired FBI agent. He reached out to his former colleagues, put us in touch with them, and as it turned out, they tuned in to one of our showrooms. When we saw the product, we immediately knew it was our product. So it was just at that point a question of determining which unit he visited.
And can you tell us about how you personally reacted to the news that this was done at a store that you owned?
Well, we're obviously very disappointed that our products were in any way associated with an incident like this. If you think about the use of fireworks, Americans love fireworks. They use fireworks at the quintessential firework holiday, the 4th of July, to celebrate independence and freedom. And to think that someone could turn that around and use these products in a way that is essentially working against freedom is very distressing to us. But on the other hand, we're gratified that we were able to offer some help to the authorities.